Hi, and welcome to Sports Frenzy.
What's up, Frenzy Head Nation?
Woo! Sometimes you gotta quote Ric Flair.
What's going on, Rose?
Not much. What's going on with you, Cole?
Not much. Just keeping busy, looking at stats, looking at things, staying up to date with the Frenzy Nation.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh! Be back! Okay.
What's going on, Rose?
Oh, nothing. Woo! Sometimes, to keep up with Sports Frenzy, you just gotta take a quick sprint around the room. Okay, I'm better now. Let's get to the picks!
Oh, brother.
Too much caffeine, sorry. High school football. The return. Now, you're not going to recognize the first name. Waterford, O-L-L. And you may ask, what is that? Well, to help me out,
O-L-L.
the return of the gnome.
Ooh, the gnome. The gnome knows.
That's right. It's Our Lady of the Lake.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No.
You tried to trick us?
Yes.
What? Change the name up a little bit?
Yes, but the gnome.
Did they do that because of us? They were tired of us looking for the lady in the lake, or what?
I guess. But the gnome is still on this hunt for Our Lady of the Lake.
I guess we didn't even think about looking in Waterford.
Oh, jeez. Well, that's kind of funny. Our Lady of the Lake, Waterford. So,
it's got water, and
let's take a road trip. Waterford.
we're
Here we
go. To
go.
Waterford and find Our Lady in the lake.
That's right. I'm taking a road trip sometime soon here. Anyways, Our Lady of the Lake is 5-1 versus Detroit Loyal 6-0.
6-0, Detroit Loyola, huh?
Yes.
Wow, right off the bat, they make it tough on us, don't they?
I know.
Well, I'm going to go with Detroit Loyola.
Ooh, that's who I got as well. I got to go with the undefeated team.
Being that they're in Waterford now, and they're not just Lady of the Lake.
Yep. Anyways, more closer schools here. The 3-3 Morenci Bulldogs versus the 6-0 Clinton Redskins.
Well, I got to go with the Clinton Redskins with them being 6-0.
Me as well. I got to go with the undefeated teams. 4-2 Ypsilanti Lincoln versus 2-4 Adrian Maples.
Well, those Ypsi boys are pretty tough, and that stadium is right across from Michigan Stadium, so I'm going with Ypsilanti Lincoln.
Ooh, I got them as well. 2-4 Madison Trojans versus 2-4 Sand Creek Aggies.
Sand Creek Aggies are coming off a huge win from last week. I think that momentum's going to carry them into this game. I'm going with the Aggies.
I got the Aggies as well. If I can... okay, there we go. 2-4 Lenawee Christian. I don't know what their school name is. What is their school name?
Lenawee Christian?
Okay, it's Lenawee Christian. 2-4 versus 4-2 Pittsford.
I'm going to go with Pittsburgh.
Pittsford for me as well. The 3-3 Blissfield Royals versus the 1-5 Erie Mason.
I am going with your Blissfield Royals, my friend.
Royals for me as well. One of these weeks I have to wear my varsity jacket. Still have it.
Nice.
The 6-0 Tecumseh versus the 3-3 Chelsea.
Go Indians. 7-0 after this game, baby.
Indians for me as
and
well.
Already playoff eligible.
They are.
Eligible. New word there. Eligible.
It's okay. We'll write it into the dictionary. It's what I do. The 3-1 Adrian Bulldogs versus the 1-4 Alma.
I'm going with the Adrian Bulldogs.
Bulldogs for me as well. The 0-5 Olviet Nazarene versus the 3-2 Siena Heights.
I'm going with the Siena Heights gang.
Yes. I actually, to find this Olviet Nazarene, I had to look up on their school page, and I had to. Their page was terrible. I couldn't stay on their page, but this team is horrible. Horrible.
Yeah, I went to their page too. I was looking at that stuff.
Are you looking at some of those scores?
They're not real good.
No. The 4-1 Miami versus the 4-0 ranked 9th Notre Dame.
I'm going with the Notre Dame team.
Notre Dame for me as well. 5-0 ranked 4th LSU versus the 4-0 ranked 10th Florida, and that's your mystery point bonus game.
Yes, it is a mystery this week.
Ooh.
A mystery.
That's right.
Mystery point pick. We haven't had one of those this year yet.
We have not.
We're starting off early. This one could make or break a lot of people.
Yes.
So you better really think about this one. You better compare those stats good, and you better configure everything you can look at. Find everything you can online.
Yep.
I'm going with LSU.
I got LSU as well. And for those of you who don't know what the mystery point is, on Friday, Chris Bull will have, I believe it's a hat or something, isn't it? And it's got random points.
When I was there, they would have like 3 numbers on a board.
Okay.
And the numbers were covered with something. And they would pick a person from the crowd, and somebody would come up and pick that number, and then we would turn the number over to see what the number was.
Oh.
So I'm not sure if he still does it that way.
Okay.
I will have to talk to him and find out.
Okay, well, it's something like that. So this game could be worth 5 points. It could be worth 10 points. It could be worth 50 points. So.
It could, like I said, it can make or break.
Yep.
It can be a big time point.
So to find out how much the mystery point is, tune into the recap show. We will let you know.
Yeah.
Moving on here, we have the. Oh boy, this is 5-0 ranked 5th Georgia versus the 5-0 ranked 6th South Carolina.
Interesting, isn't it? Georgia's got an injury, a crucial injury to their team. One of their guys, Michael Bennett, has been hurt, and he was a crucial player to the team. But once again, Coach Coe's been in there looking at his stats and doing some reviews and digging some information out that he can. Even though he's hurt, which is a crucial part of the team, people are still voting for Georgia, saying they got enough arsenal to do it. So I'm going with Georgia as well.
I got Georgia as well. Let's see, 2-2 Central Michigan versus the 4-1 Toledo Rockets.
Gotta go with my Rockets.
I knew you would. I got the Rockets as well. The 3-2 Michigan State.
Sorry.
3-2 Michigan State Spartans versus the 2-2 Indiana.
I'm going with Indiana.
I knew you were going to. This is going to kill Tim, but I got Michigan State.
Of course you do.
Gotta go for it, you know. Ranked 21, 4-1 Nebraska versus 5-0 ranked 12th Ohio State.
You know, ranked, schmanked, they can be ranked all they want to. It doesn't matter if they're ranked. I'm going with Nebraska for my upset special.
Me too. That was my upset special as well. Because once again, like I said, Ohio State has only been challenged once this year out of all 5 of those games. So any team can be undefeated if you play easy teams. I'm just saying. Just saying. NFL. Dun, 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 dun. One of these days, I'm going to have to make a thing just for that. Just like I have for NASCAR.
I think we're going to have to queue up to the actual music.
I might have.
Each time I try to do it, it gets a little worse. So.
Oh no, I actually enjoy it when you do that. I think it's quite entertaining watching you do that. So, but anyways, NFL, the 3-1 Philadelphia Eagles versus the 1-2 Pittsburgh Steelers.
I tell you what, the Eagles have been pulling off some squeakers, but I'm going with the Eagles.
I got the Eagles as well. I got to go with my dad's Phillies. The 1-3 Tennessee Titans versus the 3-1 Vikings.
I'm going with the Minnesota Vikings.
Minnesota Vikings for me as well. Oh, sorry. Let's see, you got the Vikings. The 2-2 Denver Broncos versus the 2-2 New England Patriots. And that's a 3-point bonus game.
3 points.
3.
1, 2, and 3.
Yes.
Counting backwards. 3, 2, and 1.
It doesn't matter how you count it.
It's still 3.
That's right.
1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3.
Anyways, I got Tom Brady's Patriots. Uh-oh, big sigh from
I'm going with the Patriots this week as well.
Ooh, he's got Tom Brady. The undefeated Falcons versus the 2-2 Redskins.
I'm going with the Falcons.
I got the Falcons as well. And now, our favorite time of them all.
Cue that beautiful music.
That was homage to Prince for those of you out there who know Prince's. I got Kurt Busch this week.
I got Kyle Busch this week.
Ooh, I was hopeful you'd say that. Yes. And as
got news.
Yes, news time. First off, congratulations out to the Detroit Tigers. We're in playoff action. Woo!
Baby.
And it starts Saturday, I believe, right?
I believe you're right, yes.
Do we know who our opponent is?
I do not have that, no.
I don't think we know what it is either.
No, I don't think we know that yet. Because right now they're actually still playing, aren't they? Or is that game over already?
No, the game is currently going on as we speak. It's Wednesday for the yous out there who are curious. And right now it is 0-0 at the top of the 5th inning. Cabrera is playing, and
yes.
He is in...
Tiger News. Woohoo!
Yes, he is in line. He is in line to win the Triple Crown. You ask what the Triple Crown is.
Crown, man. That's
he
awesome.
is leading in RBI, home runs, and batting percentage, I believe.
Go get him, Michael Cabrera. Woohoo!
It's Miguel.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
You said Michael. Like I said, this is Sports Frenzy, and we try our best.
Edit that.
Yeah. One day we will have editing software.
Maybe.
Maybe, yes, maybe. Who knows?
Do voiceovers.
No, we do not know who's in the playoffs yet, who they're facing.
Alright.
So.
Let's see, what else do I got here? The NBA action. Looks like we won't have any more of that flopping in the NBA there, Jamie.
Oh, good. I hate
Yes.
that.
Too many floppers out there, apparently. Too many people drawing the fake penalties, and the league is really getting sick of it.
They did this in the...
Let's see, the first time players will get a warning. Then they will be fined $5,000 for a second violation.
Ooh.
The fine increases to $10,000 for a third offense, $15,000 for a fourth offense, and $30,000 for the fifth time. Sixth time or more, if you continue flopping around, you could be suspended.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're not liking this, so they're breaking down on that.
Yes.
I say good luck with that one. That's going to be fun trying to figure that mess out.
Yeah. Well, I know they did something similar to this a while back in the NHL, because a lot of players were taking dives, which is basically the same thing as a flop. And I know that in the NHL, if you dove or flopped or however you want to say it, you got a penalty out of the deal. So that kind of put a kibosh to it, because there would be times where there actually would be a penalty, but somebody would make it over dramatic, and then they'd get a penalty, so it would nullify that penalty. So it was totally pointless, basically. So
yeah,
I don't know. Better not do it, NBA players.
Right. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm thinking some people are going to try it, and I'm also thinking there's going to be some crazy cases of trying to prove that, and I think as soon as anybody's fined or whatever for that, they're going to fight that, obviously.
Yes.
So I don't think it's going to be easy to figure this one out, and it's going to be interesting to see where they go with that one. Indeed. Let's see. I also have some news about the Jets. They got another person injured, which isn't going to help their season out at all. Wide receiver Santonio Holmes is out for the season. Believe it or not, he has a mid-foot sprain or fracture. That doesn't sound so bad, but they said this is actually one of the hardest injuries to recover from. So he's out for the season.
Now, any word on who their quarterback is? Is it Tebow?
I was reading a little earlier in the week that they are sticking with Sanchez. He stands behind Sanchez, so...
Well, there you go.
See what happens on that end. Even though people are calling for Tebow, I don't know what we're going to see there.
Yep. So, well, that about wraps it up for us. So we'll see you on the recap. We'll see you on the recap show.
Oh yeah, Sunday night, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
Have a great week, everyone.
Yep.
Coach out.
Peace!